So one thing that's really helped me over the last, I'd say, year to 2 years is realizing that courage and fear are really what either stops you or propels you into the rest of your life. Now, what I mean by that is that a lot of people that have dreams, they don't accomplish those dreams, or they don't set off to try to accomplish those dreams simply because of fear. Fear really stops almost anything. That honestly is what stopped me from making content, because I was honestly scared of what people thought about me. And then you do it once and you're like, oh, I'm not gonna die actually. Because a lot of the times what's like causing that fear is your brain telling you you're gonna die. You're gonna die if you do this thing. It's like a lot of guys have this too with like going up and talking to people in public, like going up and talking to girls. Your brain, your brain is just thoughts. It's purely just thoughts. It's not actually you. It's just thoughts. And a lot of the time, I mean, it's definitely helping you stay alive and it's helping you propel in life. But the thoughts are not always the best thoughts. You don't always want to listen to every single thought. You can just recognize that it is a thought. And a lot of the time, those thoughts are what causes fear. Like if someone's an overthinker, they're typically more fearful. But if someone's really just free flowing and just going with the flow, you can see that they tend to have more courage because they're more free flowing and they're not overthinking things, because overthinking is what causes fear. So there's a lot of like really, really smart people that get stuck in their head. And then you see other people that just kind of like, they just don't really care, just moving around, doing what they need to do. And they're able to propel much faster in life because they're not in their head and they're not fearful. Now, with fear, the thing with fear is that the antithesis of fear is courage. Now, if you had unlimited courage, that might not be the greatest. That might not be amazing, because you might do some dumb things. But to like, if you have fear, just recognizing that courage is what changes your life. Like once you can have the courage to do something and just push the fear aside, that courage can literally like, it can change everything, because that might be the one thing that's stopping you from doing the thing that you actually want to do. And even just starting to do the one thing that you want to actually do could set you on a completely different trajectory in your life. But a lot of people stay stuck in that fear for years and years, and sometimes half your life or your entire life. And that, I believe, is hell. If you're on your deathbed and you had fear your entire life of doing something, just like, it's sad to picture, but like imagine that you're on your deathbed and you didn't do the things that you wanted to do because you were fearful. But now you're gonna die and you don't have the chance to do those things. Like, that is hell. I can't think of anything worse in the entire world than that. But the cool thing is, you're probably not. You're probably, I don't know, even if you're in your 30s, 40s, 50s, 60s, you still got plenty of time. And I hope that medical stuff advances and we can live even longer and have even more fun and accomplish more cool things. But that's kind of the whole point, is to accomplish cool things in life. Like this whole working the same job every single day, to do the same thing every single day, to make just enough money so that once you get to a certain age, then you can retire and you can just then do what you want to do, but you're already too old at that point to even do what you want to do. Like, that is so depressing. Holy shit. So depressing. But the cool thing is that you can change. And honestly, like, if you picture that it's the end of your life and you didn't do any of the things that you want to do you think money actually matters? Do you think money actually matters at that point? Do you think you're really going to be like, oh, well, like imagine if you're about to die and you get $1 billion that day. Like, yeah, sure, you're gonna leave it to your family, but like, it was your life and you could do anything you wanted. Do you think money actually matters at that point? It's like, no, time matters. And so if time matters, You should spend every single moment doing what you want to do. Listen to your heart, not your mind. Your mind is going to tell you things to try to help keep you alive. Your heart is actually going to tell you what you truly want in this world. So if I could chalk it up to just a few things, I would say that if you are fearful about something, just take one tiny step towards trying to break that fear. Just one tiny step. And then the next day, take another tiny, tiny step. And then the next day, another tiny step. And keep doing that until eventually you're gonna realize, oh, it's not actually that bad. Like if this was something I personally dealt with, it was like even just talking to people in public, especially when I was younger. Oh my goodness, when I was younger, I was terrified of girls. Terrified. It was hilarious. Honestly, my face would get all like beet red and everything. Even just like talking to a girl. But anyways, or even just talking to people like out in public, in the elevator, things like that. Just try it once, see what happens. And honestly, all you have to do is just give someone a compliment. Be like, oh, I like your jacket. I like, your shoes are cool. Something small, something super small. And eventually it starts picking up and you start to realize like, oh, cool. That's great. It honestly just like made them feel happy. Like how often do people get compliments? Barely ever. And especially guys, if you see a dude out there, give your bro a compliment. Like we don't give many compliments, so give a homie a compliment. But yeah, try that, and eventually you'll start to break through that fear. And once you break through the fear, and it's always the things that we want the most. It's what our heart wants the most, but our mind is telling us like, no, don't do that thing. It's not safe. It's not safe. It's not safe. Because a lot of the time it's not safe. It's not socially safe. Like making content, you're gonna get judged by other people. Your mind is like, if you take out your mind, like an animal doesn't care about getting judged. If you take an animal out in the wild, they don't care about getting judged. They're gonna do what they need to do to survive and what they're biologically programmed to do. But we have a mind, which is beautiful because it's helped us create all of this, which is amazing. But it's just thoughts. It's just thoughts in our mind. It's not actually who we are. So, gone off on a few tangents, but follow your heart. If you have any fear, don't allow that fear to control you. Use courage to break through that fear. And then just follow your heart. Do what your heart wants to do. Peace.